Ingersoll Rand also offers a parts care program, so as long as you're purchasing our OEM parts for your maintenance, we will give you a 5-year errand warranty to boot.
Hey everyone, Brian with WorkshopAddict.com. We are at the Ingersoll Rand booth at SEMA 2018. We are with Jared from Ingersoll Rand, standing in front of an awesome rotary screw compressor, and we're going to talk about maintenance, something that everyone dislikes, right?
Yeah, you know, that's the harsh reality of having a piece of equipment. You know, is you got to do maintenance on those machines. You got to stay on top of that properly, because if you don't, the machine's not going to last. Let's be honest. You spent some money and invested in a piece of product to provide you the revenue that you're doing to make your magic, right? So you got to take care of that piece of equipment. This rotary screw compressor right here, I just wanted to showcase. We try to do things where we make it easy for the customer, right? We got our air filter, separator element, oil filter, fill plug, drain port, sight glass, all the service-related items on this machine are right here, easy to get to. Try to make that guy a little more intuitive, where he's not have to climb through things and worry about it. He can go in and just do it right there and get it knocked out.
Something that you don't like to do, when you make it easy to do, maybe they'll do it more often.
That's right.
But looking at these filters, you know, if they were a car filter, you'd be like, dang, they're upside down. Are you going to make any sort of mess when you pull them off?
Yeah, you know, I've had a lot of people ask me that question, and as a matter of fact, you don't. By the time you shut this machine off, depressurize the tank, go pull your power, put your lockout tag out, get all your safety things in place, the oil's already drained out back into the sump, and you're not going to make a mess when you go to change these filters out.
Awesome. So the specific oils that someone uses for an air compressor, I know oil is a huge topic that people beat to death, but some people really like using high-end oil, and some people are like, just any oil as long as it's clean. What do you guys recommend?
Right, I absolutely use our ultra coolant. We have an ultra coolant which is formulated for this machine itself, operates more efficiently, improves reliability of it. It's characteristics for working in a rotary screw compressor with the amount of heat that's generated. Really, really long life on that oil, and that's good for 8,000 hours in most applications. We also have oil that's up to 16,000 hours. We call that our extended life lubricant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So people have options as to what type of oil they're going to buy, and obviously there might be a little bit of cost difference there. It's just going to be how much they want to maintain it.
Exactly. A little bit of price difference associated with that, but again, there's a total cost of ownership model that you want to take a look at. Talk to our Ingersoll Rand consultants and understand how that's going to work for them. Another thing that we have also is food grade coolant. So if you've got an application where you know, you can't have any contaminants downstream, and it may come into contact with something that people might be consuming for that matter, we have all types of lubricants suitable for those applications.
Okay, gotcha. Now, there's also shortcuts that some people take, and I've seen it done on cars, air compressors. Sometimes people take their air filters out and just hit them with an air compressor. Yeah. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
I really want to advise against that. We've actually done studies with the filter suppliers where we cut them apart, break the pleats open, put it under a microscope to see what's happening in the life of that filter. And when you blow that with compressed air, you're actually creating small microscopic holes, blowing the dirt particles through that filter. So now the filter isn't efficient as it was, and you're actually allowing dirt to get ingested into the compressor.
Oh man, so is there anything else on this machine that you would just highly suggest not to do? I mean, obviously, do you have aftermarket filters? Should you stick with OEM? What's the deal?
Absolutely, that's the other piece of it as well. Is, you know, we've sat down with the suppliers of these components, designed our machines to work in compatibility with that. And if you go out and try to save some money by going with a cheap filter supplier, those are not designed for the compressor, and they're not going to operate as efficient as they possibly can.
Gotcha. Now, one last question for you. On this machine, there's a lot of electronics here. Does it tell you when things should be maintained, or does the guy still have to have some knowledge as to what's going on?
Absolutely. So we have a maintenance reminder on the controller that tells you, hey, you know, you got another 400 hours before it's time to get service, right? So that you can schedule for that. Go ahead and get a technician if you need to, or get the parts on hand so you can plan for that downtime and get the machine back up to par.
Awesome. Awesome. This is great. So if you guys are looking at maintaining your rotary screw compressor, this is another way that Ingersoll Rand makes their compressors really nice to work with. We appreciate your time here following us at SEMA 2018. Have a great day.